Hi, and welcome back to Buttons Fix It. In this video, we are going to remove and replace this crank seal. In the previous video, we showed how to identify the air leak coming through there. That is the crank seal behind the flywheel. The saw that we're working on is a Stihl 036 Pro. And to get that seal removed, there are tons of different ways that you can find looking on various forum boards. What we are going to do here is use this tool here, shaft type seal puller. I picked that up on Amazon. I think I paid $15 shipped to the door, but they even offered, local stores that had it for as cheap as $13. So looks like you can pick it up at your local AutoZone or CarQuest. The seal, I'd measured the depth, so I'd have that before I pulled it out. So the depth from this face down to that seal, measured with the calipers, is 63 thousandths of an inch. So I don't think anyone's been in here working on this saw before, but either way, the saw ran plenty with that seal installed at that depth. So that's what I'm gonna put it back in at. All right, let me get this tool opened up and give this a shot. It comes with two hooks for extraction. This one here is the original. See, get a better shot there. You can see it has a nice square edge. That really wouldn't slip between the seal and the crankcase, so I filed that profile on there, if you can see there. I mean, literally took just 2 minutes on the file, so no problem at all. I deburred it and put a light cut of oil in there just to make sure that, we're gonna minimize the chance of scratching any metal that we wanna scratch. So let's fish that sucker behind there and see if we can get that seal out. Alrighty, so you're just trying to fish that little hook between the crankshaft underneath the seal edge there. And then this little piece here is your fulcrum. Try to give you something to leverage off of. I should have set this up before I started filming, but let's give this a shot. All right. See if I can get a better angle there of that seal. Well, that's not moving right now. Alrighty, let's see if we can. Well, there we have. Looks like we got one half of it pulled out. Let's see if we can get that other half out. Besides that, well, maybe we can do this. Yep, that might work. Again, I put oil on everything in here just to, again, try to minimize the chance of anything getting scratched. No point in replacing this seal if the... There we go. That was honestly easier than I thought it would be, so... Definitely a win for the seal puller. Again, I picked this up on Amazon. I think that's pronounced Lisle. Leave a comment below if you know how to pronounce it. Part number 58430, shaft type seal puller. Got that for about 15 bucks on Amazon. Again, I saw it cheaper. I had a couple AutoZone stores, just wasn't in the books for me to be able to swing by the store and pick it up. So took advantage of the delivery to the house. And there we go. That seal came out, honestly, a lot easier than I thought it would. I'd never used one of those shaft pullers, and, thought it was perhaps a little gimmicky. A lot of people online say they just use the, like a hook, like a pick set that you'd get from a store. But yeah, this thing did really well. There are cheaper, non-name brand ones of these that I saw on Amazon and eBay and various places online. And surprisingly, usually to get the non-branded stuff, you're you're saving a lot of money. So it's always tempting for me, and oftentimes I will get those types of tools. For stuff like this, if that price difference is not too excessive, in this case, the price was honestly the same for the name brand as it was for the non-branded ones. I typically try to get the name brand, and the main reason is, you know, the handle, the shaft, the fulcrum lever. I mean, that's basic, but really, you know, I've bought branded stuff and not branded stuff, and really where the key is, it's usually in like these hooks here. You know, I was, you know, as you saw in the first half of that little shot there, I mean, I was leaning into this thing, and, you know, this little hook of metal, I mean, it didn't move at all on this tool that I have here. Sometimes when I bought the non-branded stuff, it just, you know, bends like nothing. Immediately I bought one of the big hook type seal pullers years ago, a cheap, you know, non-branded one. I mean, it just bent like butter. Didn't even budge the seal. Went back and bought a, you know, name brand one, and, you know, punched it in the wheel bearing seal, and it just yanked it right out. So anyway, sorry to rant on there a little bit about tools, but thought it'd be useful information, or at least my opinion. So that's the seal extraction. So stay tuned. Next video we'll go and cover the install. Thanks again.